Dallas Racing Stream.
This is VRN, your trusted leader in e-motorsports.
All right, welcome back, Vigilante Nation. The afternoon sun is stretching across. Actually, I got this wrong thing pulled up here. I'm sorry for that. A bit out of sorts this evening, folks. Had a couple of late changes to the program. I'll make sure I get you the right information here. Well, welcome back. This is the Vigilante Racing Network. All right, folks, the lights are high above Alabama here for round 7 of the VRL Vanquish ARCA series as we roll into one of the most unpredictable battlegrounds in all of stock car racing. That is Talladega Superspeedway. This is the Vigilante Racing Network again, coming to you live for the Talladega 213 A white knuckle pack racing showdown on a 2.66 mile Coliseum where speed is effortless, survival is not, and every lap feels like the closing lap of a photo finish. We've got 6 races under our belt. This is round 7, and the points fight is tightening in the middle. The leader has quite a bit of a lead here, as you're going to see in a moment, Chris Gomes. But in that middle section between 2nd and 4th is getting pretty tight. Talladega does not reward hesitation. It's going to reward those who trust the draft. Precision in the lanes, and they have nerves of steel in a 3-wide situation or even a 4-wide situation here at this track. Tonight isn't about who leads early. It's about who can manage the air, who can read the energy in the pack, and who can stay mentally sharp when the entire field is separated by only inches at 190 miles per hour, and who can avoid, as always, the big one. So settle in, Vigilante Nation. Talladega is fast, volatile, and ready to test every driver who dares to take the green flag tonight. We'll get you some session details pulled up here now. All right, folks. 80 laps here at Talladega. That is 213 virtual miles. Fuel capacity is 65%. These drivers only have an additional 2 sets of tires in the pit lane, so they got what they start with, plus 2 additional, so 3 total. And then nothing more. They really, it depends. This car does wear tires more than the truck series on Wednesday night, so they may actually have a benefit by taking on some tires. The instant limit is set to 33 and 6 because, let's be honest, we expect a little bit more bumping around this track, so they may end up getting a few more incidents than they normally would. As always, iRacing will control the cautions, the lucky dog, and the waiver rounds. And as I mentioned, the points championship are there on your screen. First place, Chris Gomes with 201. America's driver Albert Anderson in second with 165. Mike Adamson up into the top 3 at 159. Luke Chadwick in 4th at 146. And Brian Rose at 141. I mentioned like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right there. Pretty tight, really all the way down to 5th. 2nd and 3rd, the most tight out of all of them. Chris Gomes at this point has a commanding lead. So we'll see if he's going to have some serious issues over the next 7 races. Let's see, we're 7 into this now, so we only have 6 more after tonight to determine our champion. This is a straight points championship, no resets. And with that, we're going to punch you over, and we're going to take a look at what these guys are doing on track. They should be qualifying. They do have another minute or so to finish up. They may mostly be finished at this point. See Brian Rose out there on the track. Vernon, West Virginia, looks like he may be wrapping it up, actually. Who else is out there? Chris Gomes out there late, perhaps. Wrapping it up also in that number 1 machine. And then his teammate, Jesse Redding out of Knoxville, Iowa, still on track. Like he is also going to wrap this up. Dave Mayberry, top of the leaderboard right now in qualifying in that 29 machine. Get that off your screen there. Should be greeting up here momentarily, and here it comes. First of all, let's talk about the weather really quick. So tonight we're looking at 74 degrees ambient, 91 degrees on that track. Humidity is at 78%. They got a pretty decent wind, 11 miles per hour out of the south, and we are under partly cloudy skies. So very, pretty fair conditions. Not a lot of impact from the wind there. And now we'll do the grid. Top of the leaderboard right now in the pole position, Dave Mayberry in that 29 machine. Second place, Gordon Spain. Albert Anderson, America's driver, is in 3rd. Aaron Warren, 4th. John Shanebachler is in 5th. Brian Rose, 6th. 7th is Scott Milner. Austin Fassett, 8th. Timmy McAdam, 9th place. Ryan Walton, I saw a fan out there already in the chat for Ryan. He rounds out the top 10. 11th is Chris Gomes. 12th place is Jesse Redding. 13th is Joe Canellis. 14th, Andrew Cawthon. 15th, Jonathan Osborne. 16th, George Rincon. 17th, Scott Tice. 18th, Michael Brooks. 19th, Alex Anderson. 20th, Dalton Scaife. 21st, Mike Adamson. 22nd, Dustin Eaton. 23rd, Dylan Simmons. 24th, Brett McCoy. Brett the real McCoy. 17th. I hit that already. Let's go. 25th is a Mike Everidge. 26th, Tim McAdam. 27th, Dion Jones. And 28th is Colin Decker. And that rounds out your grid here tonight, folks. As we're looking at your pole sitter right there, Dave Mayberry. So I have an onboard camera for Dave tonight as we're looking at him. So you got an over the head shot there. You got a 3-screen monitor going on. Dave's bringing some serious heat tonight. He loves these types of tracks. And it's showing as they're pulling off. One parade lap here, folks, before we go green. All right, as always, I want to thank my beautiful and talented wife, Lori, for managing the race from the tower tonight, keeping our drivers on point and the race running smooth. And we also invite you to join the conversation in the live chat this evening. We will feature selected comments on air, provided they are safe for work and reflect the level of sportsmanship we've come to expect from our community. The race strategy tonight, I mentioned 80 laps, folks. They should have about 20 laps of fuel on a tank. Now, that said, this is super speedway racing. You can sit in the middle of the pack or even 2 or 3 back from the front and save a tremendous amount of fuel. So that is going to fluctuate, but roughly 20 laps. If we go green, we're going to see green flag pit stops. We have 28 drivers in the field tonight, so this is an outstanding showing here for our ARCA series on Friday night. Most of the time, actually click over 30, but still 28, not bad. We have 2 onboard cameras tonight with the 22 of Alex Anderson and the 30 of Austin Fassett, as well as I mentioned, you're going to see actually 3 cameras because Dave came in a little bit late, but we got his camera up and running, so we have 3 total for this evening's race. Additionally, for penalties tonight, you have the 11 of Brett McCoy, the 67 of Mr. McAdam, Tim McAdam, and then the 82 machine. Is he here tonight? Let me take a look. He is Mike Everidge and Colin Decker in that 8. Here we go. Going to ride on board with your leader. Flagman starts this race tonight, though. See them making their way. The start-finish line is way down here as you exit pit lane. That makes for outstanding finishes here at this track. And we are underway, folks. Green flag is waving. Going to ride on board here with Dave Mayberry for this start. Clean start so far. Gordon Spain actually leading going into turn 2. That outside line is prevailing at the moment. We got also 23 of Warren getting ahead of Dave Mayberry. Gordon Spain has an early lead here in that Fast Pro Shops number 38 machine. Dave Mayberry is now in second, giving him a push. Third position, Albert Anderson. Kind of paint job Albert's got first tonight here. He's running the Chevrolet factory team in that Carolina blue as he ducks to the outside here, looking to get up front and take the lead. Now, as everyone who watches us with any regularity knows, Albert Anderson is the road, he is the, I started to say road course. He would totally disagree with that, but he is the super speedway king here in this league. You also see Shane Buckler there up on the extreme high side, but with no help. He's probably going to drop back a bit here. 99 to 29 going to work together here to get up underneath Gordon Spain. Potentially. 23 machine Aaron Warren's trying to push the 38. Got him a nose on the 99 at the moment. We'll see if he drops down once he gets fully clear. But they're both going to be clear. 38 does drop down. 23 gets in there too. Man, that was a little close. Not the closest I've ever seen, but that was pretty close. Right now, leader, 38, Gordon Spain. Aaron Warren second. Brian Rose is up to third. Albert Anderson fourth. And John Shanebacher in fifth. Your pole sitter, Dave Mayberry, falls to sixth. Like we got a little bit out of sorts here between the 23 to 38 on a push, but they were able to save it and hold on to it. Let's take a look at the chat here. Got Lori out there greeting everybody. Say, hey, it's race night. Let's go. Albert Anderson Sr. is pulling for his son, the 99 of Albert Anderson. We got the VFW chairman out there pulling for the 22. Kitchen and Grill, that's part of the Anderson family. He's saying hello to the family. And I'm sure he's pulling for his cousin, as I understand it, the 99 machine. Edith Anderson in the house. Hello, VRL. Team Albert is here. John McAdams in the chat saying good luck to everyone. Dylan Bryan as well, pulling for his teammate Albert and saying hello to me and Lori. Good to see you, Dylan. Edith Anderson is in the chat as well. Anderson clan in full effect tonight. Jeremy Gammon, you got this, Ryan. He's pulling for the number 5 machine, Ryan Walton. Four laps into this, clean and green so far. I got Billy McCoy out there saying, let's go number 11, Brett McCoy. Right now, Brett, the real McCoy, did start with a penalty. As I mentioned, he's back here just probably keeping his machine clean, saving his, keeping his powder dry for the end of this race, which is not a bad strategy, as Brian Rose is now your race leader with the 12 of Shanebacher pushing him there on that outside line. Chris Goins up to third. The energy is right now with those guys on the outside. They're just a little more organized. Anytime there's a bobble in that low lane, you're going to see this. Either lane, really. If you see a bobble between drivers, they give up the momentum. We're going to go 3 wide perhaps back here. Mid to about mid-pack there, maybe a little bit later. So I'll tell you, Talladega is not just another speedway, folks, or even a super speedway. It is the largest. It's a 2.66 mile high bank pressure cooker where the air itself becomes a weapon for these drivers. The draft is king. The pack is going to be relentless tonight, and one wrong move can erase an entire field just in seconds, especially if it happens towards the front of the field. This place is going to, doesn't just test your line, it's going to test the braking points going on pit road. If these guys, if they haven't practiced that, it's going to be a disaster for them, because they may not just take themselves out routinely. You definitely don't want to pit without a group of cars, or you're going to be slow and you're going to be out of contention to win this race. These drivers are going to have to survive Talladega tonight. They're going to have to read it correctly, read the lines and who has the momentum and the energy, especially in the last laps. So you can lead this entire race like Rose is right now, and you're probably not going to win it. The odds are going to be stacked against you. Probably the winner's going to come from second or third. I would like to see the stats on that sometime. I should look that up. How often the leader at the white flag does not end up winning the race, because it happens so often. It is hard to win from that position. Nicole Decker in the chat. Hello, Nicole, Lori's saying. Also, she's greeting Billy McCoy. And folks, if you haven't already, I'm sure most of you have, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It does help us out, helps us highlight these drivers who you're pulling for. And if you like other forms of racing, we do some endurance sports car racing here in the Vigilante Racing League, turning left and right. That is not a regularly scheduled event. There's usually special events like the Daytona 24 or the 24 Hours of Spa. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and you will be notified anytime that we go live for any reason. But we are routinely every week live here at 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday and Friday night. Wednesday night is the Premier Series, the Craftsman Truck Series here for VRL, and tonight is the Vanquish ARCA Series. All right, Osborne has jumped out to the lead now on that high side, being pushed looks like by Mr. Rose Coffin is inching out to the front there in that 10 machine. And just as soon as he got it, he loses it. The 29 is trying to keep him up there, but they don't have a lot of help on that low line. Only two cars deep. High line has the most stacked up and organized, whereas the middle, less so, and the bottom, absolutely nothing but two cars, rather. 3 wide here in the third row. Riding on board right here with Brian Rose, Track Bar Racing, or Track Bar Media. Shane Blocker's taking the lead now. You can see he's getting a little dicey. That middle line's become the more organized. Dusty getting out to the front there, dropping to the middle in the 14 machine. I don't know if he's going to go all the way to the bottom. He does. We have our, what I like to call lazy Susan going on here, folks. People go around the outside, drop to the bottom, next up. They go to the outside, drop to the bottom of the bottom lane, next person up. And that's what we keep doing. And now George Rincon has taken over with the assistance of Jonathan Osborne, that 81 machine. Guys doing a tremendous job. 10 laps into this. Like I said, that if we get another 10 green flag laps here, roughly, we're going to see actually 9 now green flag pit stops. So that's always fun to see how well these guys are able to maximize their entry to pit lane, because that's where the speed's at. Once you hit pit lane, this is just about maintain this pit lane speed. iRacing has recently updated their rules on pit lane. Used to be you could kind of go slightly above pit road speed for a second as long as you backed it right back down. But the most recent update, it's a much tighter margin. You're not going to be able to kind of try to game it as much as you could before. And that wasn't because of NASCAR, by the way. You can't, there's this thing called a pit limiter, where drivers in sports car racing, as they enter pit lane, they can hit a button and their car automatically controls the top speed. And they can lay completely on the accelerator. Car's not going to go above, say, 45, whatever the pit lane speed is. Now, when they use that is those drivers, it would kind of penalize them a little bit. It kind of have them just slightly under the maximum speed. You couldn't quite get to the maximum speed. So someone who manually controlled with their accelerator speed in a sports car event could run at least the speed limit and maybe even slightly more, and that would gain an advantage in pit lane. Now here in NASCAR, you don't have a pit limiter option, so you're always controlling it manually. And so that makes it a little bit more of a challenge for these drivers, because they don't even have the option. As you see them getting squirrely on the outside there, the 81, you don't even have the option to hit that pit lane limiter. So you're going to have to be very cognizant of your speed and your throttle position throughout the entirety of your run down pit lane.
All right, man, caution.
Oh, caution, big wreck. See how many involved? Dave Mayberry, Austin Fassett, your pulsator, Dave Mayberry, Mike Adamson, all involved for sure. Let's go back and see what happened as we were watching it in real time. So here they come. They're coming down to. Dave is on the inside. You see the 22 and the 69 there. Let's go over the shoulder here. '22's on the outside. 69, Dalton skates in the middle of that Coca-Cola machine. 22 comes down. I don't know if he realizes that Dave's coming in there. He kind of drops down to get behind, looks like, to draft on that middle lane. Touches the 69. Oh, man, and just launches your pole sitter, Dave Mayberry, up into the outside line, clipping Mike Adamson as well in that 88 machine. See if anybody else gets caught up. 88 comes down.
Pace car back stretched.
Yeah.
Slowing up. Sorry, bro.
He comes down. Looks like he's going to collect here. He collects the 30 of Fassett in that trackside graphic sponsored machine. So those are the drivers involved. Now, if you're a fan of one of these drivers, don't worry. They do have one mulligan here in this series. That means that they can go in pit lane, completely repair their car one time. And the amount of damage on these cars, they definitely need it. I don't know if anybody's going to attempt manual repairs because, I mean, even look at this 88. He's crabbing through the corner here. And a 30, he's missing his entire front clip. So, yeah, don't worry. We're going to get these guys back in the race. The only issue then is that they don't have that mulligan any longer, so they're going to have to be real careful the rest of this race. Jump back over here to the live feed. See Dalton Scaife here on pit lane. We're 14 laps into this event. Here come your leaders down pit lane. George Rincon, Osborne, Spain, Eaton, Shane Bachler, your top 5. Don't know if I expect to see these guys take any tires here. Fuel only here for Mr. Rincon. He pulls off pit lane here. Jonathan Osborne beats them all off. Yeah, George Rincon second, Gordon Spain third now, John Shanebacher fourth, Dustin Eaton fifth. And Dustin Eaton's your biggest gainer so far tonight with 17 positions gained, but not far behind him. Of course, you can't get any more. Is Jonathan Osborne plus 14 and George Rincon plus 14.
Check.
Got you?
Folks, we're going to
He's just double checking my check here.
see if we can get a word with your pole sitter here.
Got you, buddy.
Hey, Dave Mayberry's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, good job avoiding me there on that.
How's it going,
stuck
Jess?
in the middle lane.
Hey, man, super fast. Grab the pole. Everything's looking good. You got back in traffic a little bit through that whole lazy Susan action that we do. You know, next person comes around the outside, and then you got hooked into the outside wall. Yeah,
I didn't
it was 3 wide. You had the 69 was coming up through the middle, just as I want to say the 22. I forget which one it was. Came down to the middle line, pushing the car in the middle into you. So that's what happened.
Okay. All right. I feel better now because I you know, you never know when you're driving if it's your fault or not. So.
Oh, for sure, man.
Well, you know, the good thing is we got a fast repair because I had 11 minutes worth of damage. Whoa. They're wrecking in front of me under yellow. Look out.
Well, that is not good. Make sure you don't. Oh, I see it.
Yeah. I used my fast repair, so now I'm going to have to be a little cautious. I'm probably going to hang out in the back for a little bit now.
Yeah, 15 laps into 80 laps. It's all about taking care of your stuff now.
Yeah.
But I thought I was going to go green there for a bit. Like you guys were getting pretty close to having to do green flag pit stops, but didn't quite get there.
That's what I was hoping for. I think we can go about 21, 22 laps.
Yeah, that's estimating 20, but obviously, you know, in the pack you can save fuel and stuff like that. So, but hey, man, great job getting the pole. Before I let you go, do you have any shout outs for anybody?
I just appreciate you guys, and you know, another good group of guys you got on Friday night as well as Wednesday night, and I'll see where I can park this thing at the end of the race.
All right, buddy. Well, here's hoping we talk to you on the podium, and I'll let you get refocused. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, Dave Mayberry, folks, they're in that 29 machine. Taking the benefit of having a fast repair here in this series.
I think I'm still up here, Jess.
Oh, you are. Let me drop you back down, buddy.
All right.
Here, Carl, you were in the race drivers meeting. All right, drop you there. See ya. Yeah, I don't think he wants me in his ear for the entire race. So, doing a good job here tonight. See how this goes for him. We're going to come around here right now. I'm going to reset the field for you. The number 81, Jonathan Osborne, is your leader.
All good, bud.
Second place, George Rincon on that outside. Third place, Gordon Spain. John Shanebacher in fourth. Dustin Eaton fifth. And Albert Anderson is going to round out your top 6. Riding on board with Osborne at the moment. You're going to see this pace car pull off on the pit lane. Now, this is our first caution. This hands control of the restart to Jonathan Osborne. Once he enters the restart zone, he has the option to launch. If he fails to launch by the end of the restart zone, then the second place driver can go ahead and launch. And I'll kind of key you in when I see the restart zone. Going to be both on the pavement to the driver's left here and also on the wall. You should, may even see a white line going across. Here it is right here on the pavement and to your left and then on the wall. He launches pretty late in the restart zone. So far so good on his restarts. You see Barney working out that arm for that with that green flag. 81's got the lead. 38's looking to maybe go to the outside. Thinks better of it. And then chooses to go anyway. A little bit of 81 on the apron, hangs on to it, and checks up the inside line. 14 did a good job staying off of him.
Sorry, Lori, I was against the line. I wasn't sure I could do it.
Osborne works back on the inside with the assistance of that 14.
All right, buddy. Thank
Heaton is a tremendous super speedway racer and pusher,
Lori across the
but he has the king of super speedway racing on his outside there, the 99 of Albert Anderson, assisting the 38.
you. All right, thank you, Dion.
I think I saw Albert's daughter, Maddie, in the chat as well. Hello, Maddie. Only one incident tonight, just a slight miscalculation. There in the middle of the pack, that happens. But otherwise, these guys have kept it pretty clean and green, which is what Lori likes to see, I know. Just noticed that her on screen, she has the ability to put a message across your screen at any time, folks, that I have no control over. We're 3 wide here in the second row. Got George Rincon on the outside of the 99 machine. Trying to get in the pack here. Riding over the shoulder of Albert Anderson in Washington, D.C. He has a rolling roadblock in front of him at the moment, trying to make a choice of where to go. He's going to go with more cars because that means more energy, and they're going to kind of hang out the 38 here. 38 tries the side draft on Andrew Cawthon, but that doesn't turn into disaster. Ryan Walton coming up in the 5 machine behind Albert Anderson. You're looking at the battle for third right here between Cawthon and Spain. Spain has no assistance. He's just laying on the door of the 10, trying to hang on. We see Ryan Walton thinking about, oh, we got a wreck back here.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Timmy McAdam
Gotta check.
ripping the front clip off of that. This also involved Austin Fassett again.
Check up, guys. Check up. Check up.
All right, I saw the 27 going into the wall directly, but I did not see what caused it. So we're going to back this up. Check it out. You see the 27 right here in this Turtle Beach machine. We'll go over the shoulder here. Oh, it looks like he checks up for the car in front of him. Who is that? I thought it was Reese's machine.
29, you need to be in front of me.
I see a number on that one. It's like maybe the 19 Milner. It is. Scott Milner's in front of him. Looks like that 27 has to check up for him a bit, and then the 22 gets into the back of the 27. Is very similar to what we saw with Dave Mayberry. Just gets a little bit of a right rear and then up into another driver, just like we saw before, and into the wall. And that's where Austin Bassett got collected. He got collected in both of these incidents that we've had so far. So that is second caution of the night, folks. And now I'm concerned that maybe these drivers don't have the ability to repair their vehicles. Let's see how bad Austin looks right here. Doesn't look too bad from that view. Got right rear damage for sure. See if I can kind of get a better look for you here. back this camera off the car. Yeah. Good little bit of damage right there. A little damage assessment here. Yeah, that's not too bad. He's going to be able to stay in the race for sure.
Hope you don't pull them high.
All right, folks, tonight's broadcast is proudly brought to you by Trackside Graphics. If you're looking for top-tier design work or need a custom livery that turns heads on the track, reach out to Austin via his email seen here on your screen, and he will get you fixed up and ready for your next race. Trackside Graphics has come on board this season for both the VRL Premier and the Vanquish Series, and we thank them for coming on board. This company's owned by Austin Fassett. We were just talking about him and his unfortunate incident and getting some damage here in that last accident. We're going to talk to him actually here in the booth here momentarily. See if we can pull him up. Hey, Austin, it's sound in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, man, we're taking a look at the damage on your car there. Looks like you got some right rear for sure. But otherwise, how many minutes of damage are you repairing right now?
I had 6.
6 minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get caught? You got caught up in the first incident. Did you have to use your fast repair with that one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, man. Go ahead.
In the first one, Adamson came down in front of me, and I hit him pretty hard. It crumpled the nose of my car, so.
Well, hey, man, we hate to be talking to you like this. Hopefully you get back out there in contention. We just talked about how you're sponsoring both of the series here in Vigilante Racing League. Do you want to give a shout out for your Trackside Graphics?
Yeah, I'm partnering with the league, so I'm offering special prices to league members. I'm also going to start offering military discounts as well. I'm reachable via email, tracksidegraphics2026@gmail.com, or via Discord as well. And I have a Facebook page that you could find the Discord on.
20-year in the top left.
Awesome, man. Any family or anybody you want to give a shout out before we let you go?
No, I'm all good.
All right, man. Hey, thanks so much. Hope you get back in the race, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right, folks, there's our sponsor here for the Vigilante Racing League this season, Mr. Austin Fassett. Having a little bit of bad luck here tonight, but looking to get him back out there on track here soon. We're going to jump back up and take a look as we're about to go back to green. Jonathan Osborne, your leader, the 14 of Justin Eaton is second. Third place is that 10 machine of Andy Cawthon. Colin Decker up to the front. He's the teammate of Austin Fassett. You can see he's running a Trackside Graphics livery as well. Rounding out your top 6, you have Scott Milner and Ryan Walton.
Hi, guys. Good luck, and you know the rules.
Here we go. Control of the restart will be with Jonathan Osborne. He's looking pretty calm there in his yellow fire suit. You'll see restart zone. As I mentioned before, there on the wall, he can launch any point within that zone.
Green, green, green.
Goes pretty late. A nice jump over the 14 on the outside. 10's going to come along with him. Yeah, pushed by Ryan Walton in that green machine, the third in line on the bottom. Not a lot of cars behind that low lane, though. They're probably going to lose some steam here in the backstretch. You should see the 14 and Colin Decker in that 8 start to surge because they're more organized at the moment. Here they come. Osborne and Carlton able to hold on to it for the moment, as the low line has become more organized now than the top lane. And that's taking some energy away from the 8 and the 14, but they're going to surge here going into 1 with the assistance of Scott Milner at 19 Reese's Cup machine. Right on the roof cam with Dustin Eaton at the moment. Back at the field, he's getting that. He's dropped down to that low line. Going to allow the 8 and the 19 to start to push forward on the outside. Do that 19 surge. Pushing right out to the front. They're organized on the bottom. Oh, the 81 starts to get out to the middle, and that lets the outside line get away. Are they going to drop to the bottom? Like they probably will. New leader, Colin Decker, up 27 positions. The largest gainer here tonight so far. 25 laps into this race. He takes over at the front. 19 not looking to not satisfied with second, jumps up to the outside in front of the 14. Now he takes over the lead. Look at the outside. Look at Brett the Real McCoy running around the outside line, almost unassisted. He's going to need something to be able to maintain it, but he's up to 5th, dropped back to 6th here. Let's see if he's able to. The 09. Dylan Simmons did not get to his rear bumper, so the 11 drops into the middle in front of the 92 of Michael Brooks. Here he goes again. He's looking to get up front. With that throwback Bush machine going on there, I do like that. Almost 4 wide there. We're riding over the shoulder of Dylan Simmons as he's coming up behind Brett McCoy. Front, you're not missing anything. Miller's got the lead. Eaton's in second. Osborne third. At the 4th, Brett McCoy going to the outside again. He is working this slingshot, folks. He's getting a run and then jumping to the outside, trying to say, oh no, the leaders are wrecking.
Oh, there we go. Check out. Wrecking.
No, that involves Scott Milner and Dustin Eaton. Like maybe a push gone wrong. They had a bobble there. Pretty well, you can see the broken toe link there on that left rear. Oh, trying to knock that 19 over.
Yeah, 5 car, you got to get by.
So he can drive back to pit lane. That's not anger there, folks. That's him trying to help out the 19. If you tow, it's like a 4 or 5 minute wait before you can even get to the pit lane. And then you have to do your repairs.
Yeah, that's okay.
Assuming you don't have any kind of fast repair. So that was assistance right there from Mr. Eaton. Go back and see what happened.
I got it.
So you got
No, we got the face calling back, so you should
19 right here, leading the race with the 14. We're right behind him.
Do a fast repair, so.
Oh, just gets a little bit offset there behind the 14. They get separated. You kind of like maybe a little bit of a separation right there, and then just not able to get back together cleanly, and they both end up taking damage here. Oh wow, look at the 19s riding on board with somebody.
check out John Boy.
We're gonna ride here and watch the 19 machine into the outside wall, hit again, upside down on his roof on top of Joe Canellis, and then on his roof here.
Checking up, coming in the 4.
See if we go a little further back here. I guess we can't. Let's look at this from inside. Let's watch what happens here. Got Milner going for a wild ride. Now he's upside down. Sliding to a stop. And this is where you're going to see Dustin Eaton try to come in here. These guys were working together. There's no malice here at all. They're working together at the front, and it just didn't work out. You see the 14 trying to knock the 19 over, and it was successful on the second attempt here. Let's see, so that man could drive back to the pit lane. So sportsmanship, even in the midst of some carnage. See who gets off pit lane first here. Like Albert Anderson's going to hold on to the lead. Did he pit here? Let's take a look. Did not. So Albert Anderson stays out. Everyone else hits pit lane at lap 28. So Albert's going to be on a slightly different schedule, or pit lane schedule here. 7-lap difference between him and essentially the rest of the field, who certainly all took fuel. I do see like Tim McAdams Sr. took tires here. Maybe Dustin Eaton did, Ryan Walton and Scott Milner, but they were all involved in that incident too. Let's get a word with Mr. Anderson here while we're waiting. Hey, Albert, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Hey, Alan, what's up, buddy?
Hey, decided not to go in there, take over the lead. You got a strategy that's going to work into play here with that difference in the laps of fuel?
Yeah, so everyone's being super, super aggressive right now. The cautions are falling. So you either need to be way ahead of the pack or, way behind the pack, saving your stuff. So, just kind of reading the race. If everybody calms down a little bit, I'll stay in it and, keep racing. But as aggressive as everybody is, it's going to be a caution fest. So I'm going to wait until the herd thins a little bit before I try to do too much.
No, I hear you. Do you still have your fast repair in the bank?
Oh yeah. Still got a fast repair and got plenty of fuel before the next caution, hopefully.
All right, awesome.
We'll see what happens.
No, for sure, man. We look forward to seeing that factory Chevrolet powder blue machine up there at the front.
I'm sorry.
Before I let you go, do you have any shouts? You got plenty of fans out there in the chat.
Yeah, just all of my family that's in the chat. My Aunt Edith, cousin Aaron, Aunt Kathy, mom, dad.
Here you go, buddy.
Maddie's out there. Yep.
Yeah. My daughter Madison, my son, everybody who tunes in. Love you guys. Thanks for coming out and supporting us and supporting the league, and everybody else in the chat too. Not just all my people, but everybody in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, buddy. As always, thanks for talking to me here in the caution session, and I'll let you get refocused and on this race. Good luck, man.
10-4. Thanks, man.
Yeah. All right, folks. That was America's driver Albert Anderson. Races with us out of Washington, D.C. Calculating here, saying, hey, man, this has been a little rough so far. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my car up front, maybe out of trouble, because it's a bit aggressive out there at the moment. We are under our third caution in 30 laps. So not a bad way to look at this. Still has in reserve a fast repair should he need it. So he's looking in good shape right now there, Anderson Nation in the chat. He's going to control this restart.
Go below me. So that's well.
Checking out the chat there. Here we go. So we'll call this. Once Albert gets to that restart zone, he's able to launch at any point. We'll watch his RPMs there on his dash. Restart zone coming up now.
Green, green, green.
Launches early. I did see his helmet in that shot there. He's running a Dodge helmet and driving a Chevy. He's supporting two American manufacturing drivers. The 81 dropped down the low line there. Tight squeeze there in front of Joe Canellis in that 20 machine. Goes back to the outside after getting a little bit of a draft off the 10. 38's looking to come along with him. 81's alone and unafraid at the moment. Now he's getting some assistance from that 38 machine. Don't know if the 38's going to stay with him. We'll find out. Super aggressive at the front, like Albert was talking about. Even it doesn't matter what part of this field, they are aggressive at the moment. Anderson's going to push back out to the front, off the nose of the 10 of Andrew Cawthon. Going to jockey back and forth here for the moment, folks. 81's looking to get an opportunity maybe to slide down in front of Albert. A little wiggle at the moment, which kind of scares me a bit. He might end up catching the nose of the 38 in the wrong position. And then we have another caution. We're okay here. 28 looking to jump in here. Oh, 99 gets out of shape a bit. He saves it. Tremendous job there by Albert. He gets a little bit of a bad push there at the front, but he is able to keep his car clean. Unfortunately, he's probably going to lose the draft here, but I'm sure he doesn't mind considering he could have lost the car. We'll go back and we'll take a look and see what happened there.
I didn't think I was even hardly touching you.
It's off of the 10 of Cawthon, but here's George Rincon up to the front with the assistance of Dustin Eaton. Let's take a quick look and see what happens here with the 99. Just see, you can get tight in the corners, but you cannot touch, especially in this car, really any car. I don't like to touch the driver I'm pushing in the corner, but it happens sometimes, you know, a little unexpected checkup or something like that. But great job by Albert Anderson being able to get that, keep the car underneath him, really, continue driving, get back on track. And I'll let the Anderson Nation know once where he's running periodically through this race. Right now, we're watching Mr. George Rincon up 15 spots and take over the top spot. Assisted by the 14 of Dustin Eaton, up 20 spots, and Andrew Cawthon there in third, up 11.
Sorry, Ryan.
We got a 5-car breakaway ending with Scott Milner there in the 19 machine. Lori's in the chat saying, wow, great save. Yeah, it was. Kyle Vaught as well saying, what a good save by Albert it was. You got the chairman out there saying, way to go, 99 and the 22 family. Let's go, Andersons. Also giving props out to our sponsor for the military discount he just talked about during his interview. Indeed, good time for it, too. We're coming up on the 4th of July, folks, and the 250th anniversary of our nation. We should absolutely be celebrating that. As they are, man, what a great event in real-life NASCAR this weekend. If you're not tracking, folks, which I'm sure most of, if you're here, you probably are, they are racing at Naval Base Coronado here this weekend on the installation, active duty, mission ready installation with an airfield, active piers. Just a awesome demonstration of American power there in the San Diego Bay. And we're racing there this weekend. Truck Series, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and the Cup Series on Sunday. Should be a tremendous race. The visuals today that I saw in the truck race were just absolutely awesome with the backdrop of that San Diego skyline, the bay, and of course, those naval warships there alongside Carrier Row. So we are running, by the way, next Wednesday, we are running that track with the VRL Premier Series. So make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a great race. It is not an easy track. It's a street course, and it is bumpy and challenging. Right now, this breakaway is not being caught by the field. Take a look and see if they make any progress. We'll put up this battle box here. I told you that 19 machine, Scott Miller is in 5th, so Scott Tice is leading the way essentially of the rest of the field. You can see they're too wide a little bit. Oh, you get out of shape there. You saw that a bit. Every little bobble is going to lose them time to catching those front guys, but I think they're going to do it. As you can see, Scott Tice in the middle in 6th. position. You have no time there. So they're 1.89 seconds back from the front 5, and now 2 seconds. So it's growing at the moment. Yeah, when you see it go down to 001, that's not to the leaders. That's because the guys on the outside have jumped past him just a bit. Who is that? I want to say that's... Yes, Jonathan Osborne now. We'll get that off your screen there. They're not catching them. That's what I wanted to see. Whether or not they were. Let's take a look off the nose cam. You see, they're just disappearing up in the distance. Oh, 82 really gets out of shape there as he's pushing. Mike Evers pushing Scott Milner. No, not Scott Milner, as I was. Who is he pushing there? Might be Colin Decker. Or Austin Fassett. Nope. No, I say that's Colin Decker. He's not on the same lap. He's actually running a 24, so he's now leading this group, but he's not on the same lap with them, having been involved in an earlier incident. I was about to say these guys, because they're kind of jockeying for position, these front guys are getting away from them. Yeah, they're over 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds out. Now the front guys, they're looking a little wiggly up there at the moment, but they know what they need to do is stay lined up, nose to tail. See if they can get a breakaway or get to green flag pit stops. Work some strategy and then maybe be able just to race it out amongst themselves at the end of this race, just the 5 of them. We're saying hello to Michael Melendez out there. Saying, let's go, Decker. Well, he's right now he's racing hard, buddy, but like I said, not on the lead lap. That doesn't mean he's not going to get there. If there's another caution, let me see. I think he may be the lucky dog at the moment. Yes, he is. That's what he's racing for, to stay in front of everyone else who's a lap down. Hate Machine looks like it's in good shape at the moment. Trackside graphic herd machine. They have taken a little bit out of the lead there. They're under 3 seconds to those front 5 now. Seems like maybe they're starting to get lined up here. Yeah, that one long train. Now that train, they got so many cars that they're going to be at. They should start taking big chunks out of this lead. Lori said racing on base. Yes, she's a big proponent of that. It's got to be cool. We were out there before, and it would be pretty awesome to be able to be at that track this weekend. All right, we're kind of settled in here, folks. So let's go through the field, show you where your favorite driver is running. We'll start off with George Rincon. They're in that 28 Goodweiser machine. Being pushed by Dustin Eaton in the 14 out of Temple, Texas. The 10 of Andrew Cawthon out of Bartow, Florida in 3rd. Joe Canales out of Washington, D.C. He is running in 4th. Then rounding out your top 5 here in this breakaway group is Scott Milner out of Pittsburgh, Indiana. Next up, you have Mike Everidge. He's in 6th. 81 of Jonathan Osborne out of Woodbury, New Jersey is in 7th position. 24 of Scott Tice is running 8th. Timmy McAdam got his machine fixed up there out of DeShore, Pennsylvania. He is running 9th. John Shanebacher is in 10th position out of Louisville, Kentucky. The 92 Darth Vader Wrangler, Michael Brooks, running 11th. Got Track Bar Media Racer Brian Rose at 89, running in the 12th position. Jesse Redding out of Knoxville, Iowa in 13th. followed by his teammate Chris Gomes, racing out of Charlotte, North Carolina, in 14th. 09, Dylan Simmons is in 15th. Yeah, the real McCoy in 16th position here, up 8 spots so far tonight, and that outstanding throwback livery Busch Light beer. I really love that. I'll say maybe that's a Cale Yarborough throwback. Everybody check me in the chat. That Gordon Spain out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, running 17th. Bass Pro Shop 38. Ryan Walton. That GoDaddy number 5, running 18th. Mike Adamson had some little bit of problems there in the mid-pack, got caught up in at least one of those accidents. He's running in 19th position right now in that National Guard 88 machine. And he's followed by the always careful Albert Anderson, trying to take care of his Carolina Blue Ride here tonight. So he is there at the end. He might be running 20th right now, folks, but if he doesn't get caught up in anybody's accident here, I think you're going to see him at the front of the field before this is over. Tim McAdam Sr. out of Mildred, Pennsylvania. That 67 machine, he is in 21st. Here's Colin Decker for all the Decker fans out there. Out of Milan, New York, he's in 22nd. Got Alex Anderson. Actually have an onboard for Alex here tonight. Take a look at him, see how he's faring. Pretty focused. Let's look out the front. Okay, he kind of lost the draft. He's in 23rd right now at the moment. Got caught up in an incident earlier, but you know how that works. I just heard that Albert Anderson is hitting pit lane there. So Alexander races with us out of Belton, Texas. We appreciate him giving us live onboard camera. Helps us out.
88 then.
All right, folks. Next up, we got Aaron Warren. Actually, wrong button there. Aaron Warren is 23 out of Jasper, Alabama. He's in 24th. And Deion Jones and Lori's favorite beautiful green Mountain Dew, Chrome Mountain Dew machine here. She always loves this livery. Just ask her. And then Austin Fassett, Dalton Scaife, and looks like Dave Mayberry, your pole sitter, unfortunately out of the race. And there you go, folks. That is through the field up front. Nothing has changed. George Rincon still holding on to that lead. Actually, I'm going to pull Dave Mayberry up into the booth here with us. Hey, Dave, it's Alan in the booth. What do you got me?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
All right, man. If you're bored, you want to hang out a bit? Looks like you're out of the race.
I forget who it was, blew an engine right in front of me. And I saw the smoke, and then it was all over. So, yeah, I'll hang out up here.
Yeah, you might as well. Let me share my screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
So just to orient you, Dave, what you see on your screen, you see two screens. The one on the right is the live one. All right.
Okay. All right.
So training my co-host folks on the fly. Bear with us.
And I'll clean up my language too now that I'm up in the booth.
I'm sure Lori would appreciate that.
I know. Yeah, we got like a 6-car breakaway, which is kind of unusual. On this track. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was talking about that how, you know, the top 5 here actually is what it was. They were able to stay lined up while everybody else was disorganized.
Yeah, I know. And I was trying to play it safe in the back, and that didn't work.
No, not for sure. But as I'm looking here, just to give you what I'm looking at. So the top 5 there, down through Milner, they were the breakaway, but they were over 3.5 seconds out front. And you can see by the lap times that Average in 6 is catching him. He's within almost a 1.5 seconds, as you see also on screen. Lori's saying hello, Dave.
Yeah, I see the second pack catching up to him. Lori, are you sure you trust me up here?
I didn't ask permission, man. We might both be in trouble.
Oh, boy.
Looks like these guys are just content to riding the train right now, man. I think they're getting ready for green flag pit stops. Maybe that's why everybody's down to the bottom now.
Yeah, you know what? I can move this over your screen over there. Maybe I can I'm not looking at your screen right now. I'm going to look at.
Oh yeah,
I'm
for sure.
live on iRacing. See if I can pick up.
Yeah, you go be my pit lane reporter, man. If you find something I don't see, because obviously I'm staying with the live action. I just give this to you, so if you jump in when I'm speaking, you can see what I'm talking about. That's how me and.
Okay. Yeah, Ricky. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I can't think tonight. I got too much going on. Ricky do it on Wednesday nights.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. You know what I was surprised is I didn't realize, but that didn't even bring out a caution.
Exactly. And so iRacing has adjusted their caution threshold, I would call it, where, if you clear the racing line, they're not going to throw it. I mean, and it makes sense to me a little bit, as you and I both are running officials. You'd just be eye-pacing if you didn't have something like that.
Yeah, that's true. And well, Dion was on his side, and he towed, I think, and I drifted off the track. So that's probably why no caution came out.
I'm looking forward to see what happens on these pit stops. If these guys are able to get on and off safely.
Looks like they last pitted at around 30.
28.
So that would be
all these guys at the front went on lap 28, right? So they're around.
You know what?
Yeah, they're in the window right now. So we'll see.
Yeah, I tried to pull up my overlay, but since my car won't start, it won't put me on the track.
Well, we got the 38 and the 5 pulling out there to the outside, looking to get to the front. Maybe what they want to do is get to the front of this train in advance of these pit stops. Not a bad idea.
There's a couple pitting right now. Yep,
yeah.
I think the leaders are pitting.
Just heard Tice Roger up in Osborne.
Yeah, I heard Eaton call out George coughing. Oh yeah, whole lead pack. Here we go, folks. Here comes the excitement. I was noticing that I feel like you can almost slow these cars up a little bit better than the
Look at this. Look at this land rush, man. Oh, wow. Thankfully, they got on there safely. About 11 cars came in right there, and they were able to bring it on pit lane under control, under the speed limit, hopefully. We'll find out in a safe manner. We'll see if your leader, Mr. George Rincon, takes on tires here. I'm thinking not, man.
I wouldn't have taken
I gave him some tires for this track because this car does tend to wear them a little bit more than the truck do. But, I mean, I think you probably have to really... Oh, what's going on with George? Is George speed? He is not moving, man. I think George got a black. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. I see Brooks and Canales have black flags here on my screen. I don't see one for George. No, I do. He's got a black flag. So that's what happened to your leader, folks. Let's go right back around here. Now we got the 38 coming on pit lane. This is the next group, led by Gordon Spain out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Dylan Simmons, Walton, Rose, Redding, Gomes, McCoy. The real McCoy on pit lane. Man, that's too bad for George, man.
It'll be interesting to see what group pitted and got in and out faster. Let's see if they're all going to merge back into one big pack.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see who was efficient, who wasn't, right?
Exactly. I'm looking at the track map. They're kind of spread out a little bit right now.
Yeah, let me pop that up there for you. They are indeed. Got a whole bunch of them on pit lane and otherwise spread out. Let's go back to first position. Dylan Simmons. He's going to have to come in this time, but I'm pretty sure he's by himself. Let me take a look off his gearbox. Yep. Dipping down now. He's going to hand the lead over. Gordon Spain, most likely. Gordon's coming off pit lane right now, but we do have a train coming up behind him, Dave.
Yeah, I think they're all going to catch. They're all going to blend. Yeah, you got the 5 that were out there. They're a little bit spread out.
Here they come. Andrew Cawthon in 10 to 14, the 19, the 12, and the 81. These are the guys who went on pit lane together. And now they're to blow by the 38 machine, who is not yet up to speed to take over top spots here. Speed shot here, the restart zone. That is sick looking. I still love that, man. One of Lori's favorite shots, too.
Yeah. I like the shots when everybody's entering pit lane.
All right, let's get your reset after those stops there, folks. At lap 50 and 51, these guys were going on pit lane. So you got Andrew Cawthon, your new leader. First time tonight, up 13 spots. Dustin Eaton, up 20 spots in second. Scott Milner, third. John Shanebacher, fourth. Jonathan Osborne in fifth. Gordon Spain, sixth. Ryan Walton in seventh. Brian Rose, eighth. Ninth is Scott Tice, and Mike Everidge is in 10th position. And right now, what you're looking at here is top 8 cars now with Rose. This is a little bit of a breakaway again.
Looks like they're going to have to make one more pit stop to make it to the end.
Yeah, I would say so. They're going to get beyond 60, which is kind of the magic number there.
Yeah, right now, I think they can make it to about 70. The lead, everybody that just pitted.
For sure. We're looking at Scott Tice leading this second pack right here, Dave, and they are 3.5 seconds behind that lead group.
Yeah, actually, that's what I'm looking at, too. So we need another 6 laps until the pit window opens up.
Yep.
We're on 54, so 60 will make it. That should do it.
Here's his second pack, led by Scott Tice. Now I'm going to move the camera up to the front pack and watch the camera move here. That's the distance, but it doesn't look like much. That's a pretty good amount on the track there. Like I mentioned, 3.3 seconds. Back to Scott Tice. There's your gap right there. If they keep lined up the way they are, Dave, I think they have a chance maybe to get up there and catch them.
If they stay lined up, because there's 2 of them that look like fell off of that pack. I'm a little bit ahead of you because I'm watching it live right now. But if they stay lined up, I think they can catch them.
Yeah, they did a great job. We had a couple of incidents tonight. I think only 2 cautions. As you mentioned, there was other incidents. Let me go back and take a look and see what happened to you. When you jumped to the pits here, you went off track here. Something that we missed.
Here we are. Whoever was in front of me, go in my cockpit, and you'll see a puff of smoke.
We'll get a couple of, he's pushing until he blows his engine there.
Yeah, he blows his engine.
Right in front of you.
Yep. Yeah, I could not.
Let's go back and take a look here.
I could not hit the brakes in time.
You got here for Ryan Dion?
And then Dion hit me. It wasn't Dion's fault. It was just nothing we could do.
4.4 laps.
Hard to see who that was. Let's back it up just a little bit. Who's that front end? Maybe the 82?
That or Aaron Warren, possibly?
There, let's go on board your nose cam here. Watch this. The magic of a replay, man. There we go.
It was Aaron Warren. It's Aaron
23.
Right
23 machine.
Yeah. Here it is.
He's trying to get Mike Adamson up there and catch that. You got to keep an eye on your dashboard lights there, folks. It can sneak up on you, and suddenly you're going to do exactly what you're going to see here. Let me move around here. Where is the 23? Here we go. On board with him. We'll even go in his cockpit and listen to it.
Yeah.
Right there. Gone. And that's what caused the wreck behind him. Are you guys able to... Yeah, that's why I didn't come out, because you guys were in the grass. Look at the carnage. All right, so that's what happened to you, man.
Look, I don't know. Well, you're not live. Well, you're pretty close to being caught up. Looks like the packs are merging.
Yep, 24 laps to go. So I'm live. Are you watching? What are you watching? Your own?
I'm watching
iRacing?
both, actually.
Okay.
I got them both up.
So there's a slight delay for the broadcast. That's what you see here.
Yeah.
All right, 20.
If I catch something live, I can tell you right away. Now it's going to be on. Now that the pack, it's one big pack. They're going to be pushing, bumping. 2 more laps till we're in the fuel window too.
Yep. Going to get lively here. So let's take a quick look and see where everybody's running. All right. Right there, Andrew Cawthon first place. Dustin Eaton second. Gordon Spain's in third. Oh, yeah.
They've been up front for quite a bit. I don't know what... Oh, Rincon got the black flag. That's what happened to him.
Yep. Schaenbacher here running in fourth, but look at the damage on that nose, man. Surprise. Take a look off. He got to be behind somebody. I'm surprised he's able to keep up with him at the moment because nobody's really pushing him.
Yeah, he needs to get behind somebody.
Yep. Fifth place actually is going to be these guys. Scott Milner is in fifth now with Jonathan Osborne in sixth. What's up?
You might want to put it on Dion. There's a couple guys pitting with Dion.
Mr. Jones getting ready to go into pit lane.
Dion, Aaron Warren.
These guys are lapped down at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, they're way back.
Yeah, here they go right here. He's going down pit lane in Lori's favorite colored machine, that neon or chromed out green machine. There's only two guys go in here.
Yeah.
Go back up front. Here's the pack.
I would say that all these guys are all on the same pit stop strategy. I think most of these guys can probably go to lap 70. Maybe if somebody was saving, they could go to 71, maybe 72. But I'd imagine there's going to be a big pack coming up pitting here. Unless the caution comes out. Caution comes out, they're all pit because they can make it to the end from here.
Got Albert Anderson, not senior, but the driver out there in the chat going, caution, caution, caution. He wants a caution. He was your first driver a lap down there in 17th. 20 laps to go, so we're officially inside that window where they can make it to the end, taking fuel here. This race has kind of gone by pretty quick here tonight.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Did you get to take a peek at the truck race at all? Oh, Jeff?
Yeah. I got a chance to look at that, man.
Okay.
And I was talking a little earlier about how I'm looking forward to broadcasting that and next Wednesday, and how excited I was to have it on Naval Base. And Lori is, you think I'm excited? She is excited, man. And then, but hey, what are your thoughts? You're gonna have to race in this thing.
I know. You know, I was kind of surprised. They the trucks today kept it pretty clean for what I saw. I mean, there was one caution in stage one. And I think I saw another guy turned around, but they seem to be doing pretty good.
Well, hey, man, I'm looking forward to, don't tell me if you know who won, because I'm looking forward to watching it. As we're taking a look at your onboard right now at the moment, so we can see what you can see. Yeah, you're out of the race. Sorry, I popped up the 38 machine there for a minute. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
So right now, he's helping me out. He's got the broadcast function to the left, folks. He's watching iRacing in the middle there. Yeah, nice setup. Nice and dark in there, too. That's how I would have it.
Yeah, it's nice. My dogs are sleeping to my left on the floor.
Always a good thing. Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to what Coronado. The visuals were incredible.
Yeah. They're keeping it pretty clean up here.
Yeah, man, look, Gordon Spain's taking on the lead, and look who's pushing him, man. John Schaenbacher. Maybe that's why his, Schaenbacher. Maybe that's why his nose is jacked up.
Yeah, maybe.
He was such a good pusher today. He's had to sacrifice his nose. They dropped down to the bottom there. They have Ryan Walton in tow, top 3 positions right now at the moment. When will they pit, folks?
I'd venture to say in 7 laps. I hope they keep it clean so we have some green flag stops.
Yeah, hopefully they go all the way to the checker. Look at the 5 going out here to the outside. He's going to have some assistance from Rose. Not satisfied with sitting there. Baker's up in front of these guys. Heated up to the outside there and took their line away as they were trying to get a run. It's going to be hard for Spain and Schaenbacher. I think they might be teammates.
I don't know.
You have to look in the chat to tell me. Discord. But if they're working together, it's going to be a hard pass.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't end in disaster with a late block. Rose is getting a run here. With the assistance of Andrew Coffin in the 10. Birds from the outside. They're going to get there. Yep. Look at that.
Alexander,
Oh, no.
Got a pit. Oh,
10 almost got him out of shape there.
got at least 2 pitting.
It's going to drop down in front of him here. Yeah, I hear you. No, pit lane. Yeah, I hear him calling it out.
Got a couple guys going in this time around.
Here we go.
About just 4.
Stick with your leaders here. Now your leader is Andrew Coffin. Assisted by Dustin Eaton right there on his rear bumper. Been a good race, man. We did have a couple of yellows. I mean, you expect that here, right? We had 3.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty hard to go green to checker on any track.
The middle line looks the most organized at the moment. Yeah.
He's still on Coffin's bumper.
Scott Miller's looking to stay in line with him too, hoping that he's going to be able to just be there so he can fight for it in the end. Jonathan Osborne is right there too. Now in 4th. So who's your pony folks out there? I see Justin Gammon pulling for Spain and Walton. For sure, he knows they are teammates. Okay, there we go. There's our answer.
There's about 7 or 8 guys hanging out in the main Discord, so they could work together too.
Yep, for sure. Oh, look at his highlights, kind of where everybody's at right now at the moment. Getting a little bit sketchy.
I know Eaton and Coffin are in the same main Discord together.
We got the chairman out there saying, come on, Joe, catch the 22 to run together. I mean, he's talking about Joe Canales from the 20. Take a sneak peek of where those guys are at. Here's Joe. 22 must be right there in front of him. And that is. It's Alex.
Yeah,
Alex Anderson.
They're getting a little froggy up here. They're 3 wide now. Looks like
Brett McCoy got the lead. Go ahead.
Looks like Jesse and Gomes are trying to work the outside.
Check out what we're coming here. We were just talking about the 20 to 22. They are right in front of the pack. McCoy's coming to pit lane. Who else is going to come with him? All alone. One more. Wow.
Yeah.
Everlinkish gives the lead over to Ryan. Ryan Walton takes over the lead there.
Hitting this time, hold on.
They all got to be here pretty soon.
They got to be close. Man, 14's pushing that 10 so hard. You see him just wiggling down that backstretch.
9. Whoever the 9 is called out, he's pitting.
The 9 or the 09?
The 09.
That's Simmons.
Okay. I don't hear anybody else calling it out, though.
Nope. Nobody's going in from this pack.
Rincon's a couple laps down.
Yeah, he got that penalty. We haven't had any opportunity for him to recover from it since. Luke Chadwick out there in the chat saying that 12 machine is lurking, talking about Shane Bachler. Yeah, he's 2 laps down.
All right, Jess. Looks like Osborne, Coffin, Ryan Walton, Sean Bachler. Yep. We got a couple pitting in.
There we go.
Here we go, folks.
Jesse Redding's your leader at the moment. See what they do coming out of 4. Oh, got a few going in here. Oh, one getting out of shape there.
Whoa,
Oh,
no.
they recovered.
They recovered. Wow.
And cars getting there. That was pretty close, man. They did a great job on that. I want to say that was the 5 machine. Kind of got a little bit sideways. Ryan Walton. Wow, that was close.
One sitting here, Tim.
27 pitting.
Oh, got to just back it up just a little bit so we can see what happens here.
The lead pack's going in now.
Yeah, we'll get back to him. Here we go.
67, pitting.
Just a little, maybe too much rear brake. Oh, yeah, just a bit. And he touches the 12, and they both are able to recover that.
Oh, yeah, here they go. Just 4.
Here they come. Only
The
4.
leaders, though. Yeah, but they're the leaders. That's a pretty good group right there.
Yeah, Gomes, Redding, McAdam, and Eaton.
Hey, Aaron, I need
If they all come off together, nobody, let's see if anybody got a black right there. They did not. They're all clear on blacks.
Oh, Eaton got a little sideways in his pit stall.
We'll just go up to the top.
Same. Oh, no. Whatever. He's going to lose all that time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a 3-car tandem coming out here. Let's see how far back they are off the 1 machine of Gomes here. Redding his teammates right behind him. And Timmy McAdam right behind him. So these 3 cars are going to be able to get together, but look who's coming. Here comes the train.
That's what I was just doing. I'm
looking off the rear deck here. Folks, you're looking off the rear deck of Timmy McAdam. He's watching Gordon Spain, Osborne, Dane Bachler, and I think Cawthon coming up behind him. They're going to blow right past him. There you see it, 38, 81, 12. And the 10 of Cawthon.
Yeah, they better. I think we're going to end up with another decent big pack.
Oh, that was close, man. You see how close tight that was? The 10 pulled down to 21. That was very, very close.
All right, 8 to go.
Going around the 1 machine here. Gomes. Oh, Gomes gets a hard. Oh, they're wrecking.
Checking out.
Man, that was a merge problem there. I saw the one. I was on the onboard with Cawthon. I saw the one get out of shape from somebody bump drafting, it looked like. We're going to go back and pick this apart, though. Oh, it's so heartbreaking for the 10. Having a great race here tonight. 8 laps to go, and it all goes wrong.
Let's see here. I'll tell you who to focus on here, maybe.
Here we go. We can see it right here on your screen. So the 21 is the teammate of the 1. Watch. You see the 21 on the inside there, right?
Looks like the cost. Looks like the 10 came up on the blue. I don't know who that car is.
No, here you go right here. So what happens is you got Jesse Redding. Let me get a little closer to him so you know what I'm talking about here. There's Jesse Redding, that green and black machine. His teammate, Chris Gomes, is in front of him, and they're coming up on him. See, so he's going to want to get. He wants to give him a bump draft to get them up to speed as carefully as he can. At this time he's slowing up, though, the 27 of Timmy McAdam bumps him hard into the 1. They both kind of have to recover, but the 10 reacts. And as the 10 reacts, he gets up into Rose, and that's where the accident happens at right there. And it's that's just too bad for him. That being caught, and let's take a look from the dropper view here. Also, Brian Rose having a good run, too, and he just got innocent victim of that. He was coming up around the outside of the 10 as he reacted to that wiggle on the bottom line. No malice here, folks. That's a rate. That's something that just happens in pack racing. Go back live here. Gordon Spain's your leader at the moment. Jonathan Osborne second. Shane Bacher at 12. So I was calling out Shane Bacher in the chat saying, hey, man, he's lurking. Chris Gomes is still 4th, and Ryan Walton 5th, and Jesse Redding 6th.
Chris Gomes makes it to the front once again.
Let's see something here. get a quick word with 21 of Jesse Redding. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Lucky dog on the outside.
Hey, Jesse, it's Alan and Dave in the booth. Got me, buddy.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, man, looked like you were coming up on your teammate there, Gomes, looking to check up a bit and get a clean bump draft through the trioval, coming out of the trioval. I think the 27 didn't realize you were going to do that. Is that how that went down, or am I missing something?
Yeah, that about sums it up pretty perfectly there. Not his fault, but scary nonetheless.
No, I hear you, man. Hey, I just wanted to get a chance to chat with you while we're under caution here. Do you think you and the number one machine have a chance to get up here and win this thing? You do have teammates right here in the top 6. I don't know if you got other teammates up here. Maybe Spain and Shanebacher. I'm not sure if they're teammates or not.
We got Rose up. He had to take a faster pair, but I'm sure he'll make his way back up here for this last little bit. I think we got a good chance at it here.
You gonna keep the car clean, Jesse, till the end?
That's always the objective, Dave.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, hey, man, before I let you go, while I have you, do you have any shout-outs for teams, fans, or family?
Yeah, Brian and Guns, TBM, for putting on a good team here, and I think we're really clicking right now and ready to go for this one.
All right, man, we appreciate you talking to us. We'll let you get refocused on this, and maybe we'll talk to you at the end.
I hope so.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, 21 machine. Jesse Redding there, sitting in 6th place, hoping to push his teammate and maybe take over from his teammate, Chris Goins, in 4th for the win of this race.
I think they're lined up together.
Yeah, they're going to be 4th and 6th. They should be. Once we go double file here. Stay with us, folks. We see you out there in the chat. This should be an exciting finish. Hopefully it's not a wrecking finish, and it's just an exciting crossing the line at the checker. We had a great race on Wednesday night in the Vigilante Premier Series. What was it, Dave? 0.005 thousandths of a second difference in that win there at Pocono. So here's hoping we get something like that here.
It probably will be, unless they wreck. Osborne, Jones, and Redding on the outside.
Yeah, so that answers your question. Goins and Redding teammates are lined up nose to tail in that 1 and 21 you see there. Osborne is no slouch, so I'll probably work with them until they don't have to, and they'll drop him like a bad habit.
Yeah.
Go after that win. We got our sponsor, Austin Fassett, in the chat there, Dave, saying, hey, man, it should be a good finish.
I've been abandoned before, too, when I've been in P1.
I would never do that. I don't think, have I done that to you? I don't know.
You haven't, but I'm sure some of these guys would do it to their own mom if they had to.
Hey, I tell you what was it? Who was it? Well, Scott Roney was the one who came in second to his teammate of Good Enough there Wednesday night. And I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to just kind of move him out of the way, which he did. I would have moved him more for my first win. I wouldn't have wrecked him, but I would have tried to move him just a little bit more so I could get that 5 thousandths of a second I needed to get my first win. He's been so close here recently, Dave. I know it's heartbreaking for him.
Yeah, I know. When they were coming out of 3 and they were bumping a little bit, I'm like, I can't believe it. If they wreck, I'm going to win.
Yeah, you were the catbird seat. You're like, yeah, go ahead. Hit that wall. That wasn't going to be your first win, but it would have been his first win. His reaction was priceless. I can't wait to see what it is when he finally gets that top step. And we have the pace cars off, handing over control to Gordon Spain for this restart. They're coming to that blue there is the restart zone. They can launch anytime in there. We'll be back underway.
Green flag.
There he goes. Barney's waving the green flag, hopefully for the last time here tonight. Ooh, getting a little bit hazy out there, Dave. We'll switch cameras up here. The 38 machine is out to the lead with Shanebacher in tow.
Albert have damage? He's kind of in the back.
He's got back there earlier. I haven't seen him come back through the field. Jonathan Osborne starting to surge there on the outside. 4 laps to go, folks. He's working with Gomes and Jesse Redding. And now we have the 24 of Tice coming up in there, making it 4 deep, and Eaton 5 deep. 38's trying to work both lanes. This is going to not work out, man. It's going to be an incident probably. The 12's now to the outside. You got Ryan Walton looking, surging on the inside with the assistance of Michael Brooks in the 92. They're not supposed to be 3 wide for that first lap, I don't think. That was their first lap, wasn't it? But it was kind of a bumping situation. I think they kind of got bumped out of the way.
Yeah, sometimes you get forced.
I was gonna say, I got popped up there.
That'll be up to a call for Lori to figure out if that was a violation. There's no 3 wide in the first lap of a restart. There's an incident that's understandable, or if you get bumped and you kind of end up 3 wide. That happens. Nobody seemed to advance their position, so likely not going to be a violation. Ooh, somebody really up high. Shane Bacher on the outside wall there. This chopper cam is really good for this situation. But he's pushing hard.
Somebody, ready. Jesse's, there, look, turn, there, look, Jesse's a wreck.
There goes Jesse Redding. Now the caution's out. We just talked to him.
Yeah, when we throw really bad blocks
no.
fast on the first lap, we're kind of forcing it 3 wide, not kill each other, unfortunately.
Yeah, it sounds like Gomes saying they got forced 3 wide.
Did we just jinx Jesse?
Maybe you did. I didn't do it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, let's take a look and see what happens to Redding here. He's on the outside line here. Who's he got pushing? I think that's, you asked where America's driver was. Here he is. Looks like this. Oh, Jesse gets bumped into the outside. Man, oh no, Albert's in it. 14's in it. They were just trying to stay off. Let's see who bumps.
Thank you.
Looks like the 82. Let me go. We're on board with Jesse. Let's take a look off his nose here.
Yeah, see.
Yep, this is the 82. You're going to see these guys get together just a bit.
Jesse had it saved. And he got
right
hit from
there.
behind.
Yeah, he's in the wall. 99 tries to stay off of him, does a credible job, not just wipe him out. Oh, there it goes. But then that second slow up got him, which put the 99 into the 14, and then all 3 of them end up in the wall here.
Jesse has a fast repair.
Oh, somebody else got nailed too.
Oh, Jesse must have had a fast repair. He's back
67 of Tim McAdam got involved as well. Yeah, we'll see if he's able. I mean, we have hardly any laps left here. We might be under the green-white checker once we get rolling here. We are. 3 laps to go. They're not going to have but one opportunity to green-white checker, folks. That's what we have here in this league. So this will be the last restart no matter what. And now Ryan Walton's leading, Michael Brooks second, John Shanebacher third, Scott Milner fourth, Gordon Spain fifth, and Brett the Real McCoy is in sixth. Oh, Dave, what do you think? Who's your horse?
Green, white checkers, the 3 wide rule for the first lap still applies, right?
No.
No.
It does not. On the green white checker, the 3 wide rule is out the window.
Yep, she just told him to.
Copy that, thank you.
You're welcome.
Basically, it's checkers or wreckers now.
Yeah, and so here's how it's going to work. The flag man will drop the green flag. That's the green out of the GWC there, folks. Then, if they wreck on that first lap before they get around to take the white flag, caution comes out, iRacing freezes the field, race is over. However, if they do come around cleanly, take the white flag, and there's a wreck after that point, iRacing will not throw the caution, and these drivers better keep their foot in it because the race is going on all the way to the checker. A little odd, don't you think, Dave, that they do it that way?
Yeah, I
you would
know.
think
So
you would think
that's
any
right.
time you would think any time in that 2 laps they would just freeze the field, but they don't in that last lap.
Right now, I'm coming all the way around.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that. I thought they froze the field. But no,
Nope.
you raced back to the front.
Sure do. We've seen guys come from like 10th or something and win one of these super speedway races like that.
Yeah, because there's cars wrecked all over the place. You can just go right on by.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, folks, we see you out there. Make sure you don't log off after we have the finish because we're going to talk to your champion here tonight at Talladega Super Speedway. It's caution of the night. Not too bad, not great. I always think it's great. Perfect is no cautions. Pretty good grades, 1 to 3. Now we're kind of in that meh range, don't you think?
If they make it all the way from here, I think that'll be acceptable. Be a good race.
It's been a really good race overall. I'm not taking anything away from that. It tends to happen if we get them late in a race like this. We don't tend to get a green flag finish, and that's what I really want, man. Green flag finish, hard fought, inches apart.
Got some green flag pit stops, couple cautions, and you know me, Jess. I like excitement, so they're all bunched up now.
You're the king of chaos, man.
As a fan, this is perfect for me.
Yeah, for sure. Got Lori out there saying, "Oh, my Atlanta, my girl Ashley Osborne." Shouting out Ashley rather in the house, pulling for Jonathan Osborne.
Then for it, still telling me to let you buy. You must have cheated.
Little banter going back and forth in the chat there. Well, I have a second here, folks. I just want to remind you that tonight's broadcast proudly brought to you by Trackside Graphics. If you're looking for top-tier design work or need a custom livery that turns heads on the track, reach out to Austin via the email you see there on your screen, and he will get you fixed up and ready to go. He's come on board for both the Vigilante Vanquish Series here tonight and the Premier Series on Wednesdays, and we're happy to have him here as a VRL sponsor. Coming down the backstretch now, we should be getting ready to go. Lights are out on top of that car, indicating to the drivers that we're going to go green next time by, Dave.
Hi, guys. Please do not.
Got the chairman out there in the chat saying, boogity, 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 let's go racing. Absolutely. Let's go clean, hard racing to the checker.
Do not full send it.
Lori's keeping him in check.
Yeah, she gives them the riot act, man. Sweetest person in the world, but you don't want to be on her bad side. Trust me.
She runs a tight ship, which is needed.
Yeah, I think it really makes for the environment that we have here and we all love. We hold each other accountable, and that's why we're able just to stay together as long as we have. And we're in the 6th year. Can you believe that?
I know.
I mean, just wow. I can't believe I've known you for that long, Dave.
I know. We met in Ray's league.
Yeah, in 2020. Here we go. Coming to the restart here, controlled by Ryan Walton. See the blue on the track. He can launch anywhere in that painted zone.
Green flag, green
There he goes.
She doesn't want to get out too far.
No. Does have help behind him in the 12, but I don't know if the 12 is going to stay with him, because I think him and the 38 are together.
Spain, no, look at Spain jumps up. Oh, he
does.
went back down.
I don't know if he's waiting here. Wells pushing pretty hard here. 2 to go. If we get around to the white flag. If we don't, there goes the 12. Or he's going to go with the 92 as well.
Oh, man.
This looks like a plan to me, man.
Yes.
Here we 38 jumps down. He's definitely going for the win here. Shane Bachler still has the lead. 19 and the 1 goals, pushing Milner on the outside. 38 goes up there.
That top side's working pretty good.
Yep. I don't know if we're going to make it back.
They're 4 wide.
Here they come.
Look at
they're wrecking.
There it is.
White flag is out though.
Another
They're racing back. First place, Josh Schanebacher. Colin Decker was involved in that accident. The 1 is on the outside. Chris Gomes and free and clear of anybody in his way. 38's dropped back into the field a bit here.
Yeah.
Here we go. 12 and 8 out of Rose. Rose is working with the 1 as well. That's another teammate of Gomes. They're in the middle. Mike Evers to the outside. 1 has nowhere to go here.
Evers is all alone.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, man. Gomes is losing it.
Yep. They come down, maybe the 12 and the 8. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, they turned Gomes.
Who's going to win? It's going to be John Schanebacher.
John Bachler.
There he is. Your winner tonight. Schanebacher with Rose in 2nd and Scott Milner in 3rd. Wow. Well, we got the finish we wanted.
That was spectacular.
Not entirely clean. We'll go back and take a look at that real quick, folks. Quickly, so we can then talk to your champion here tonight, the 12 of Shane Bachler.
There was 2 separate wrecks.
Here we go. Let's take a look at this one up front. This is what we were watching. 09 if Simmons gets out of line a little bit there. 11's looking in. Oh, looks like the 1 and the 82 almost came together. The 1 goes back down to miss the 82 as Tice is going between him and the 27. And then that's where it all went wrong.
Oh.
Look at this. Oh, wow.
Geez.
They just come apart. They fly apart. They finished the race. Did they? No, they didn't. They still haven't finished the race.
Oh, no.
Got other guys flying through, getting those positions. Wow, folks, that was the end there. Let's go take a look at Shane Bachler, who's already in there celebrating. There's your winner, folks. The 12 machine of John Shane Bachler. All right, man, we're going to get him up here in the booth, Dave, and talk to him.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see. We got Rose, Miller, and Gomes.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here.
All right, go. So go. Oh, I thought Gomes got caught up in that. He finished 4th.
No, he didn't get caught up in it. He was just in the middle where it started.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's talk to your champion here tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out, helps out these drivers. But now we have your champion here tonight, Mr. John Shane Bachler in that 12, who is burning it down on the front stretch. Hey, John, it's Alan and Dave in the booth. You got me.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Man, what a finish, buddy. What a finish. I'm going to hand the mic over to Dave first and let him ask you some questions.
Hey, John, is this your first victory here?
Here at Talladega, but my 3rd in Vanquish.
Oh, dang, man. I got some catching up to do with you then. You were up there at the end getting pretty good pushes. I don't know if you know, but there were 2 wrecks behind you.
Yeah, I seen the first one, and as soon as I got clear, I was like, please be yellow, please be yellow. And it said, this is your white flag. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Come on, it's a long lap here. But
yeah, no, they don't freeze the field. You got to race it out.
Yeah.
But good job, buddy.
Good. Yeah, man.
Good job.
Hey, John, man, you started in 5th position, I believe, and you were up front all night long. You had this figured out. Did you have any teammates helping you throughout this? If you didn't, that makes it all the more impressive.
Yeah, I had Gordon Spain, Michael Brooks, and Ryan Walton there. We were all right there in the front at the beginning, and we were all talking. We got a good shot, one of us winning, and just trying to stay out front, that's all. And I got lucky, and a lot of it's luck. Not skill, a lot of it's luck, and somebody's got to stay behind you and all that good stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't disagree with you, but I do think there's drivers like 99 of Albert Anderson, and you do a great job at these tracks. You have to have skill to put yourself in the right position, and you're absolutely right. You have to have a little bit of luck to actually win these things. So tremendous job here tonight, putting that Hooters number 12 machine in victory lane. Before we let you go, buddy, do you have any shout-outs for teams, fans, or family?
My mom's watching. Shout out to her. She always watches all my races. You, Lori, Ricky, Dave. I still don't know how Dave got the pole. I think Craig Goodenough was driving his car for real. But
I'll never tell.
But just all of VRL and Vanquish, everybody.
Well, hey, man, we appreciate the shout-outs and everything. We are headed out to Las Vegas next week. I did forget to ask you, how do you feel about your chances there before I let you go?
Top 10 would be a win for me.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Enjoy the moment. I saw you burning it down in the front stretch. I appreciate that. That's great for the content. Great to highlight you guys. And we'll see you at Vegas next week.
All right, man. Appreciate you all.
Yeah, man. Good night.
Congratulations, John.
Yep. Thanks, Dave.
Well, what'd you think, man? That was pretty awesome.
Heck yeah. That was a good finish. That's a pretty typical Talladega finish, I'd say. You know, even the pros, you know, they bang it up going, you know, coming down to back final stretch.
No, for sure. Hey, man, so we're going to read off these finishing positions here. I'll do the first 10. You take the next 10, and we'll go from there.
All right.
That works. So top step, as you saw, Shane Bachler, first place. Brian Rose, second. Scott Milner, third. Chris Gomes in fourth. Mike Adamson, brings it home 5th after a challenging night, too. 6th place, Jonathan Osborne. 7th, Dustin Eaton. Andrew Cawthon in 8th. Brett McCoy 9th. And Dylan Simmons, good run, man, 10th position.
Am I looking at this right? Is it Gordon Spain in 11th?
No, so I'll tell you what, I'll just get them all, buddy. 11th, Tim McAdam. 12th, Jesse Redding. 13th, you have Mike Everidge. Ryan Walton, unfortunately, comes home 14th. He was up front late. 15th, Gordon Spain. He was also up front late, so he must have got caught up in that accident. 16th, Gottheis. 17th, you have Michael Brooks and Albert Anderson. 18th. 19th, George Rincon. Tim McAdam. 20th, Joe Canellis. 21st. 22nd was Colin Decker. Aaron Warren. 23rd. Dion Jones. 24th. 25th was Alex Anderson. 26th, Austin Fassett. Dalton Scaife in 27th. And my co-host here, Dave Mayberry, brings it home into 28th position out of the race there. Actually, it has two different things here. I have you 28th in the one overlay and 27th in the other. So we'll see how it works out in iRacing. But hey, man, that is our finishing positions here tonight. As we mentioned a couple of times, we're headed to Las Vegas. How do you feel about Las Vegas, Dave?
I like Vegas. I know how to run that track. I'll be all right. I've learned a little bit about dirty air, so I'm gonna have to utilize that at Vegas, and we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Hey, folks, as always, tonight's broadcast is proudly brought to you by Trackside Graphics. If you're looking for a top-tier design work or need a custom livery that turns heads on the track, get in touch with Austin via the email you see there on your screen, and he will definitely get you fixed up and ready to race. Trackside Graphics is on board for both of the series here in VRL this season, the Premier and tonight's Vanquish Series, and we thank them for coming on board. And that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap up, man. That's round 7 out of 13 for this series, man, and we're headed out for Vegas for round 8. Be sure to tune in next Friday, the 26th of June by 8:50 Eastern. But until then, race fans, remember, stay sharp, stay fast, but above all else, stay vigilante, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
This ain't your mama's racing stream.